Live.
Hi guys!
Welcome,
I just got a
guys.
notification that I'm live right now. It says so right on my watch. It said, "Hey."
Your watch told you?
Yeah, my watch said we're live right now.
Cool.
Hey guys!
You should watch Guitar Thursday.
Thank you.
What are you
I'm really confused
about?
because it doesn't feel like Thursday right now.
It doesn't.
A lot of weird. Guess what? They have already canceled school for tomorrow. Ago and said, "Hey, I already canceled." You know why? We have some roads. I came out of my house today. This is truth. I went down the road that I always take. It's a little bit more of a rural road, but there's a hill and there's a stop sign at the bottom of that hill. And I look down there. I get to the top of that hill. There's a state patrolman, tow truck, and fire, and a bunch of other.
Nobody is stopping at that stop sign.
If you the farmer's field, the farmer now owns your car. I think that's how that works.
Well, there's going to be a lot of people that are ending up in
This one went
farmers' fields
right
and
through the stop
whatnot.
sign, and on ours, it's kind of a jogs to the right a little bit, and then continues the road, and then there's the T there. But that car
Sound's
didn't go
cutting out
through.
a little bit. Hold on, like 2 seconds. I'm confused. Sound is cutting out a little bit. Crying face, crying face. I'm leave you.
Do that, Mike. Oh my goodness.
Check, check, check. Is it still in and
everybody.
out? On our thing, it wasn't in and out, so now I'm confused.
Uh-oh.
We might
How
have to
about
pause
now?
it.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I was only telling a goofy story anyway, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Anyway, needless to say, small car goes down into the field. It took out the little wires that hold the telephone pole up. They were dragging it out of there. It was really bad.
We're pausing it, and then we're going to start the live stream again. Sorry, guys. Live
Weird.
again in just a moment, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to listen to what it sounded like real quick. Is stopping at that stop sign? It was a little bit in and out, which I could hear from here, which is really, really weird because it didn't sound like that here. So welcome, everybody.
Are we back?
We're back now,
Hey,
yeah.
hey
Sorry
guys.
about that.
Hey, let's see if the audio works correctly this time. Anyway, needless to say, there is a vehicle that was down inside of a farmer's field. I thought it would be a young kid. Ends up not a young kid. It was a very adult lady. She decided not to hit her brakes, I think, until she got to the stop sign. And it was a whole hill of high speed. Anyway,
right.
whatever
Sounds like
happened.
it's working.
Yay!
So, yeah.
You guys like my story? Anyway, welcome to New Guitar
Yeah, they
Thursday.
love that. Welcome
We're
to
going
New
to talk
Guitar
about all
Thursday,
kinds
though.
of stuff. It has been cold. Today I woke up to -8 degrees. -8. That's below zero, in case you didn't know.
It was a lot
very,
below
very cold.
zero, yeah.
Anyway,
It was super
we got
below
some
zero.
cool guitars that have come in. I wasn't in here yesterday. I was feeling really not great Tuesday evening, all the way through the evening.
Dang.
Wednesday I felt better, and today I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm all right.
Okay.
We're all right.
All right.
Anyway, tell us what you guys are watching from. Say hi to the folks. Trent is here with the camera. I am enjoying hanging out with him. Hinkley is here running all of the electronics. She's going to check out all
You're
your
welcome.
comments, and she's going to make sure that the audio is working correctly.
Sounded
That's what
like
she's
it was
gonna
pretty
do.
good.
Yay! That's good news.
They said start the story again from the beginning. Okay, let me give you the short version of the story. John said that he was going over a hill and there was somebody that got in a car accident at the bottom of the hill because they didn't stop at a stop sign. That's basically all it was, because that's what happens during snowy weather no matter where you are.
Well, more so around here.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Whether you live in the
I knew
Ozark Hills,
when I came,
the Ozark Mountains, mind you.
I knew there was a stop
not
sign
really
at the bottom of that,
mountains,
so
but,
I kind of did
yeah.
that whole hill at like 10 miles an hour, working
Yeah.
my way down there, because I knew.
Because that's what you do.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, so let's start from the very beginning. The first comment that I see, and again, sometimes it does lie to me. Sometimes, like, other comments are supposed to be there or something like that. I don't know how it works, but I see Mark Andrews was here first, and he's from chilly Denver.
I thought it was me.
Denver, I think
thought
that
I
they
was
get.
first today.
No, you weren't. Denver,
jeez.
they get a lot more snow, so I think that we understand what it's like to live in Denver now. Well, you actually, never
Here's
mind.
what-
You actually basically lived in
I did till I was
Denver,
18
yeah.
years old.
I
Here's
never
what's
did.
funny.
I think I get it now.
Austin was in Denver area this weekend.
That's true. Austin.
He said there was more snow here than there was in Colorado.
Okay, well, we beat you guys.
We win.
Wild. We win. Okay, but welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Rick P. from Bakersfield says hello. Herb is here as well. TAS3, that is Vince, said hello. It's currently 18 18 degrees where he is.
I don't know what it is
Dang.
here yet. I think
That's
we're supposed to
still
get up to
pretty
like
cold,
8
guys.
today.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to live like her, bro. Currently 75.
Where?
In Oaxaca, where he's at. Well, he's tuning in from sea.
I'm so looking forward to it. I've been
Oh yeah,
spending
you get a
all my
you get a
days
Mexican vacation. That's cool.
in the end of May. I'm going down to Mexico.
Heck yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Heck yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna eat so many tacos. You guys have no idea.
Have some margaritas for me, please, John. No, that actually is super exciting.
17 degrees
17,
here?
okay.
Trent looked it up.
Yeah.
17 degrees.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo.
All right, so I'm looking at everything, and real quick, guys, I'm just going to say it at the beginning. If you have any questions, let us know right now. If you have any requests to see anything in our lovely establishment here, please let us know and leave that there.
Yep.
We'll be trying to answer everything that you have. We have some really, really, really cool guitars.
We have really cool stuff I want to show
so
off. I want to talk about some stuff that's going on.
Let's go ahead and get it.
It has been a little bit slow here the last
us.
few days, so make sure to call the guys and help us out. We'll keep everything moving along. Big specials going on. As of right now, we are running 36 months of 0% financing on all Martin guitars that are above $450. So that would be the deal right there.
That's
so
a deal. Then we have the Breedlove one as well.
We do. We have the Breedlove. Spread the love, everybody. And where you can get, if you buy any USA-made Breedlove guitar, you get a free Discovery guitar. And that's a really, really good deal as well. In fact, we had 1 or 2 of those already taken advantage of so far. And that's a really good thing. So
first question that I see here is, do you ship to the UK?
we have. We could go, what you have to do is kind of get us an email or a phone call with an address to be able to calculate shipping to. We can make that happen in most cases.
All right, let me see if there's anything else. Shovel was here, Steve Mooney was here, John Washburn, Corey McCormick, Jim was in, and Rich. Jim and Rich, the brothers, they're both in.
Yeah, the next doors.
Yes.
Hey, I've been actually, did you know that if you pay it's got to pay extra to a charity fund, you can get Chiefs plates personalized?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. I'm trying to decide. There's 2 different ones I'm trying to decide. J-Run Forever. We have the one that just came out from the Mech Stores. Or the other one would be Guitar Picker. I want to decide whether I get those 2. GTR, PKR. Those are my 2 different ones.
That's hilarious.
That I want to think about doing. I think it fits well with a Chiefs plate. Don't you think?
Sure, I guess, why not? It fits well with a John license plate.
It does,
so
either one.
Yeah.
I don't know which one to get. Which one should I get, Hinkley?
I don't know. What do you mean by, what do you mean? Wait,
J-Run
I'm confused.
It's
J-Run
a
Forever or like
guitar
the
picker.
other things or Guitar Picker. I think you got to go with J-Run, right?
It's a tough one.
Like
It's
people,
a tough one.
I mean that one.
But will that one go out of
think
style?
that one fits you the
I don't care
most.
what you say, Alex.
You
it may go out
invented
of
it. You
style.
think it's gonna go out of style? That's insane already. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna read a couple more comments if you don't mind, real quick. Jennifer says that she's playing an Eastman as we chat. Love
Yay.
it. That's awesome. Vince said, "Sure missed you guys. We missed you too, Vince. Thank you so much for joining us." Grumpy old man is sitting in a Wendy's drive-thru and enjoying the stream. That sounds awesome. Tuning in from Erie, Pennsylvania, as well as Scott.
I bet it's snowy up there.
They said that we have the most total snowfall in the U.S. I'm feeling your snowy pain. They have the most, though. That's crazy. Oh, my gosh. Dr. Robert says J-Runs will never go out of style.
That's
and
true.
Alex A said, sounds like a bad football play. That's kind of funny. I like that. All right. That is what it is.
All right.
So I think that we are in
On
a
top
good
of the big financing deals, we have a Tuesday shipment that was just announced for Eastman. Finally,
I heard.
we're going to be getting some stuff in, new ones that are super awesome.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. There's some extra special models that nobody has seen before, some Sunburst, interesting ones too. I haven't seen the final makeup of that, but there were some special ones that
The
were going to
final
be thrown
invoice
in
and stuff.
that I'm pretty excited about.
Guitarzana suggested more than one car. Get both of them. Make your daughter's license
There you
plate
go.
say one of those or something like that.
They would love
yeah.
that. They would
Of
love
course.
it. All right, so
All
I'm going
right.
to grab some of these guitars. I had a Bedell came in. We showed this once, but I want to show it again.
Sure.
Because this was super great sounding. This, I believe, is the OM, maybe?
Drew says, any news on the Yamaha TAG 3C? Drew, I got a couple
We got
sitting
one in
right
stock
here.
right now.
Yeah, I mean, they do go kind of
keep
fast, not
getting
gonna lie.
them.
We had quite a few in stock, and then they all went pretty fast, but That's the news that we have on a
I
TAG3.
have one left of the TAG naturals.
It is a natural
There's
one, though.
more coming
Yeah.
in the other finishes, but they've been disappearing. Like we've gone through in the last month 6 or 7 of them in the last month, I think.
Yeah, they
We
go
had a
by pretty
bunch.
fast, so if you need to, please pre-order.
So, all right, this came in from NAMM. This was a NAMM show guitar. This is the Bedell Baia Orchestra. This is killer, the new Bahia inlay. I love this purfling. It's the half of the zigzag back strip. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Koa bindings. This is the new burst that they came out with for the Bahia. It also does that same purfling around the
I didn't even
rosette.
notice
It's
that
smaller.
yet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's like the zigzag that would be back here, just tinier and half of it. So it is gorgeous. Brazilian rosewood, this is an impeccable set, and it sounds great. Also, look at these inlays. They're brass, but they're mosaic, and they're actually cut. It's actually a tube that is run, and then they slice them, and that's what gives you this absolutely cool mosaic, and all of them have it. It's not just a dot, but even up here. Isn't that
Interesting.
cool?
I feel like we've seen that before on a Breedlove, I think.
You've seen some on Breedlove and
Breedlove,
Bedell's
if I
before.
remember. It
They're
looks cool,
different
though.
ones. They're
Very, very specific detail, but it looks really cool.
I think the price on these now, Brazilian rosewood papered, is $79.99 now. So not $69, it's going up $100, but Brazilian did. So grab the ones that you can, like the one that we have in here that is what they listed as Seed to Song, also custom shop, that we had built, has the
Milagro?
Milagro Brazilian, and that right now that is $2,000 lower than what it should be.
Oof.
I'm pricing out 2 guitars that are Milagro, and they're all $2,000 higher than that one. So yes, this is absolutely stunning. I love this guitar. I love the new Bahia specs. We're getting one made, a dread in a natural, also I think later, but with the new.
Do you mean it went up 1,000? You said 60.
This did. This went up 1,000. 69
Gotcha.
was the
Yeah.
old price of Bahias. In fact, we've got a couple of dreads in here at
Could
the
you-
old price, and the new price this year
Yeah.
went up to 79.
Couple more comments. Guitar Xana says, not always a burst fan, but I really like this one.
I agree.
I like that one a lot too, and I agree. John is asking John, what do they call that burst specifically? Do you know
I don't
the actual
think
name?
they've said
'Cause
yet.
I don't think they have either. Like, I don't think they have a name.
At least
for
they haven't
it.
told me. I just know it's the new Bahia burst.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
That's what I was thinking. And guys, I do see all of your questions, by the way, and I will go in order the best that I can. First one that I see is E4000.
Ooh.
I don't know if we have an E4000 in still, do we?
One coming.
One coming?
Do we have one here? No, but we have one on the way. Yeah, we have one on the way, and I have a burst one too.
Ooh.
On that package. That's what I was
So
gonna
that
talk
one's
about.
on the way. Have we got
Yeah.
any of the Eastman Luthier series coming? We do have a
I think we
couple
do.
in the Luthier series right now. I haven't seen the newest. Do you know off the top
I
of your
have not
head?
got to see that. I know I put in the order. It's been 3 weeks, 3.5, 4 weeks. Some other large store took up this last 3 weeks. Actually, it's a twofold. I gotta give Eastman some credit on this.
Go ahead.
All right. Eastman also has absolutely tried to rush in and get as many of their guitars in before the tariffs are enacted, and they have so many instruments in their warehouse, not just guitars, but tubas and basses and cellos and everything that they have no way to catalog them. They're pinned in so they can't even get at some of their stuff. So everything is backed up, but they are totally loaded down with instruments trying to beat the tariffs.
Quick thing also, if you have a question about something specifically coming in on this Eastman shipment, give us a call. We do have the, what's it called? The invoice.
The invoice
We can
and
look up
shipping
what
list.
we have coming in, okay, if you guys want to do that. Jennifer's asking real quick, if you don't mind. Actually, never mind. That looks really cool. Oh my gosh.
All right, so this one's one of the ones from NAMM that we also talked about. Now, this one's not one I saw, but this is the limited edition 20th anniversary of Boucher. This is the 20th anniversary Boucher Dreadnought. Done with the inlays on top here, different cat's eyes and snowflakes, slot peg head, and then here's where it gets absolutely crazy. Master grade top, then we got the nutsoid master grade Sapele back and sides. Look at that. It is crazy. Look at this top.
Hold on like 2 seconds.
Hold
People
on
are
like
saying
2
that
seconds.
The audio is weird. Keep talking.
Audio's weird. Okay. Anyway, absolutely stunning guitar. Rosewood bindings. It is a super special guitar. I think there's only, I forget how many guitars are being made. Very few.
Of the anniversary
Of
ones?
the anniversary. Do you remember how many they said?
20 something, I think.
I think it's less than that even.
Less than that even?
I do. I think it's like 10.
I don't
But I may be
remember
wrong
off
on
the top
that.
of my head.
But this is one of the very limited ones. They did me in a dreadnought. I think they built some also in a small body.
Yeah, they said 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 20 being made. So there you go. Super
Dang.
stunning. We got it in. This is not the one that was from NAMM. This was actually built for us specifically, and that has just arrived. Now it has not hit our website. All the pick. That's
Okay.
holy smokes.
Okay, they're saying that there's absolutely no sound, so just pause for a second. I don't know what to do. Oh, it came back.
I don't know. I can't tell if it's got sound. Somebody monitor the sound over there.
If anybody wants context, for some reason, it sounds very, very good on our live streaming system, and I can hear everything. But the second that I go to our actual broadcast, I couldn't hear it for some reason. It says it's good now. I don't...
Super fantastic guitar. Looks gorgeous. 20th anniversary, limited edition. We think 20.
I
We
think
think-
about 20, yeah.
We think.
But this one is a cool one. This is the
Yeah.
Acoustic Shop one, though,
Yeah,
guys.
this is
Come
the
on.
one that came from here.
Okay, very,
This is
very
the only
cool.
one I'm allowed to get. So,
Yep.
all right. So, speaking of NAMM Show, we got
If-
another guitar from NAMM Show. Go ahead.
Okay, if we could, real quick. So I kind of want to go back up to a whole bunch of comments. By the way, guys, if you have any question and we miss it, please go ahead and comment that again. I am trying my hardest to not bump any weird cables or anything like that, because on our end, it seems like it's fine. So let's see. What are the tone characteristics of Sapele, and what kind of profile was on the Boucher neck right there?
It's the same profile as what they've been doing on all this. They use a CNC, so it's very much the same. It is 1 3/4 inches. It plays well. Usually, and that's why I'm surprised with this, Sapele's in the mahogany family, tends to be a little bit brighter. I'm not positive, but that thing had a ton of low end, so they obviously voiced it and really made it sound wonderful. So I'm pretty impressed with that guitar.
Awesome.
This guitar, you remember this,
Yeah,
right?
was that one actually at the
This
show?
is the
That was
one
the
from
one.
the show. This is it. This is in special edition parlor size, a true parlor size, the HG64T M. I wonder what the, master grade,
So
I bet.
master grade.
That's what it is. So it's going to be torrefied maple, torrefied Adirondack master grade. This was the one from the show. We decided to take it home. Everybody was in love with it. And now it's here, everybody. It's here. I hope it's not my cable on my microphone, is it? We still rolling? We're still rolling. That's pretty cool. Do you like my waiver or my, what do they call that? Dang it, I can't remember what it's called.
A whammy thing.
I want to say
situation?
Waverly, but it's not right. It's anyway, Wurlitzer. That's what I was thinking.
That is awesome.
Absolutely cool
That's
guitar.
the first Boucher parlor I have ever seen.
It is.
I think so. That's pretty cool.
I think that's the first one we've ever had in here.
I think you're right. But
All
that's
right.
super cool. Can I have, if you could, before we get to the new stuff, which, by the way, next up we have a line of Atkins. If you don't mind, can we look at the, somebody asked for a Bedell Baia Dread.
Okay.
If you don't mind. They
Which
asked
one?
a little bit ago.
We got two of them.
Good question. I don't know. Whichever one you want. They didn't specify, so that was just asked a little back.
See which one has the fresher strings. This one. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. All right, we got this one. Brazilian rosewood. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Brazilian rosewood back, sides, Adirondack spruce top, Bahia. This was the older spec on these, the dark finish. Yeah, they're gonna change these up with the new sunburst finish for this year. But this one right here, still priced at $69.90. Hey, what's cool about this, and not a lot of people know this, the fretboard is also Brazilian rosewood, as is the bridge. So this truly is all Brazilian rosewood. The overlay on the peg head, everything is Brazilian rosewood on this, which I think
Should have done a Brazilian
neat.
top.
Yeah, why not? You should just go ahead and get it over with. It's got big old sound right there. Beautiful koa bindings again on this. Yeah, this one's a great one. This one, by the way, if you're interested in this particular one, this is serial number 3002. Yeah, you checking out some Brazilian right there, Trent? There you go. Absolutely gorgeous. So we have two of them in stock. Both of them sound great. This one has some really pretty sapwood, which also looks really nice. The strings are a little more dead. But if it wasn't, you got this cool character back here. It has some greens to it, but look at the sides.
Was that Bedell 1 3/4?
Yes, I think.
Not that one, the one that you just
Let me
played.
double check on everything. This
Okay.
one's 11/16. I think this Bahia is 1 3/4. I think. It might be 11/16 too. I don't know. Nope, this one's 11/16 as well.
All right.
So,
Next
both of
question
them.
that I saw, are Laureate guitars really as heavy as people say? If so, why would that be?
Laureate, they're going to be heavier. I think a lot of the
Why
import
are they
guitars
heavier?
tend to be a little bit heavy. I don't have a good reason behind it. Eastmans are heavier than some of our lighter boutique builds, but yet sound pretty darn good. So do the Laureates. So I don't know if they're like super heavy. That's kind of a tough one to call.
I don't know if we've ever compared them necessarily
I've
like
not
side
noticed
by
them to
side.
be particularly heavy. But it's rosewood. I will say that. If you're comparing it to mahogany, rosewood is always going to be heavier every single time. So I wonder if that's what people are talking about. Now, that said, some of the light builds like the D18, D28 Authentics are much lighter. The Bouchers, they're a lighter build. They build them lighter. But compared to most of the guitars in their range, I don't tend to find them to be that heavy.
All right. Rick B., any estimate on the LSH delivery?
I was told the end of March, possibly April. No, I have
April, maybe May.
I was told, you're right.
Yeah.
It was told April, May is actually where it's going to be.
No exact update, but that's what it is.
Here's some news for you, though. I've got a bunch of these on order. Hey, a bunch of you guys already saw, there was, we're getting a lot of flack already on the tariffs video. It's a lot of fun. I always love putting stuff out that's like that because they set me up to get in trouble and get yelled at. You know what? Nobody's yelled at me.
Nobody's really yelling at you.
They just yell at each other.
That's the point, is that
at least on this one,
personally enjoy it whenever we have more comments on videos. Therefore, I like to make videos where we get more comments.
That said, if you do want to beat the tariffs on Eastman, Eastman's prices are supposed to go up March 1st. That will be the new prices are going to come into play March 1st. That's what I was told. March 31st, maybe. I think it's March 1st is when they're going to switch them over. And then every order before that. So those ones that you have on pre-order for the LSHs, those will still be honored at this price. They're going to go up an extra 5%.
All right. So our friend in the UK would like to see the Adkins, and I agree. It is Adkin time.
He gets to see them all the time.
That's true.
He probably gets them cheaper than we do here. All right, I haven't seen these yet.
And real quick, Corey saying, looking forward to John wearing my shirt.
That's bull crap. I can't believe you all didn't support me better than that.
Alex A, also with a pun. Alex A just really is he's got some witty puns all the time.
He loves J-Runs.
Terrific comments. Terrific comments. Yeah, they were terrific comments.
That's great.
Thank you.
Hey, I know what this guitar is. I'm betting you. Oh, yeah.
When is the Corey shirt going to happen? Real quick, we do have the Corey shirt happening, and I think that we're going to try and put some more up on the website in case you guys want to buy them.
I think this is the Addy Top one.
New label?
New label.
I like Adkins' label, but it was also a 25th anniversary one or something like that for like 3 years.
That's what I thought this was. Except he said it's an Adirondack Sitka top. That doesn't make any sense at all, Alistair.
They just say it differently over there. I'm just kidding.
I looked at it and I was pretty certain I thought I had seen what I had seen, which is
what do you have?
An Adirondack spruce top. We have both. We should have a Sitka and an Addy top. White rice, finally in stock. This is not going to last very long. This has the aged finish, not the heavily aged finish.
So that one is Adirondack?
Yes.
All right.
I can tell by looking at it. That's an Addy top. I was pretty certain. Now I'm more certain. There you go. Did you see the new label? It's a little more basic. It doesn't have as much craziness going on. You like the old one.
I like the old one.
But it's not the 25th anniversary like 3 years ago.
It's not, but they still could have done something like that.
Now this does have an 1 3/4 neck on it, which is most of the ones that we're going to order are going to be 1 3/4, not the 11/16. The standard is an 11/16. That's a fantastic guitar. That was a delayed J-Run right there. I really blew that solo, and I really feel bad about it. That was really awful.
I'm glad that you. Thank you for apologizing. First off,
I like that you think that was so funny. All right, Atkin, white rice, Addy top, 1 3/4, super cool. All right, so there's another white rice in here. Which one? I don't know which is which, so we're gonna have the luck of the draw. There's also another dread in
see,
here.
again, our friend in the UK says it's actually just like the old pre-25th anniversary stickers. I didn't know that. I don't even think that we actually
I think our first
had
guitars
any,
were
right?
on the 25th
Yeah, we're on the 25th anniversary. Yeah, so we've never seen it. But that's pretty cool.
All right, next one. We got 3 guitars in. Oh, this one's great. All right, Essential 12 fret slope shoulder dread.
Cool.
So these are super cool. This one's not in a sunburst, but this is just a 12 fret dread. If you're a big Norman Blake fan, this is your guitar right here. Jonas is going to fall in love with this guitar.
You think so?
There it is right there. That's the note I was looking for.
Good job. All right.
There you go. So 12 fret, Essential D, ED, S, slot headed is what they actually call the one. So it's Essential
For the
Dread
S. Okay.
done in the slot head or 12th fret, 12 fret version. All right.
Jamie says, I think Alistair said they're going to make a 30th anniversary sticker. That's great. So we'll have that for another, like, you know.
5 years.
5
that will
years.
last
No,
us
I'm just
until the
playing.
40.
Until the 35th. No. Let's see. Just kidding. I think it's cool. So back to what Drew was asking. Drew said, do you have any of the Sandburst Yamaha TAG3s coming?
No, I do have them coming, yes.
Okay.
But I don't know when.
You don't know when. Do you have any way to give us more of an estimate, or should Drew maybe just give us a call? The context here is that he says that he's just in southeast Missouri, so he'd like to come by and, you know, look at it.
It will probably, well, I'm going to warn him, it probably will be gone by the time he comes in to get it. Sandburst ones have disappeared almost immediately. I think, I want to say there's another one due by the end of this month, maybe March. In that time frame, I think there's another one due.
Specifically a Sandburst one? Okay.
Yeah, I know I've got
Drew,
Sandburst on
if
and
you
more
want,
naturals.
Drew, if you want, we could probably give you a much more better estimate. But yeah, do keep in mind that they literally do leave like almost immediately, and we just can't help that necessarily. You can always leave a pre-order with us, and that literally reserves it for you. Please give us a call or email, and we can make anything that you need happen, and we can give you a more accurate estimation.
Okay, so this is a standard white rice, Sitka spruce top.
Alexei said, what would Mr. Blake think of that J-Run now? I don't think that he'd like it.
Oh, he would do it every time. You know he would. You know he would.
Do you have, we got a price question. What is the price on the 12 fret Atkin?
That's an
Do you
Emily
know
question.
at all? That's an Emily question. Okay.
I have no idea. I don't know if she started working on these yet or not.
I'm not sure.
It'll probably
We'll
be
just have
about
to find out.
$500 more than the standard, I would think.
Okay.
We can make it happen. If you're interested, give us a call. We'll get you an exact price on those. This is the standard Sitka spruce versus the Addy top. They're both great. They're different. This one's going to be just softer feeling. Tony would have done it all the time. J-runs would have been his thing. He'd have done it without even, and he'd have done a grunt to go with it. He'd gone. like that. That's what he's done. I know he would have.
I don't like that. What do you have? What is that? Did you describe what that was? And I
This is
wasn't listening?
a white rice standard.
Standard.
Yeah.
So that one has
but
the
does have
Sitka,
the inch and
Sitka.
3/4 neck width. So
Cool.
yeah, a nice full C
right.
shape to these.
Another thing that I saw, when my Sunburst E1000 arrives, I would love to hear John play it. If we will most likely do an Eastman live unboxing the second that we get them in. Not obviously the exact second that we get them in. But if it's there, let us know, and we will open it and we will play it. I will try my hardest, but I just may forget that because my brain doesn't remember all the things. I wish it could, but it doesn't. I remember most things, though. All right, Mike is asking, can you play the 2025 D28 Satin? I've been looking for videos on how it sounds. So, do we have that is the real question.
Say that again.
A 2025 D28 Satin.
I do have one. It's not here.
You don't think it's over here?
I know it's over next door. Because we used it to shoot a video the other day, and we've been leaving what's left of the 17 still over here. So I do have one. It does sound great. It is actually fantastic. Take my word for it. I was blown away with that guitar. Trent, you remember that? We shot the video. I said, this one is really good.
What video was that?
We were doing a shoot on...
I don't care if you say what it is.
I don't even remember. It was something. It was 2 weeks ago. We did a shoot on D28s.
Doing something. I don't remember.
I forget
Okay,
what
I
know what it was. It was about our D28s higher than they should be. The price one. And I played
what
that
a
guitar
video to
in
get
it.
comments. Speaking of them, no, I'm just kidding. Cool. So we need to all see if somebody could potentially bring that over. I'm not too sure. We're a little short-staffed-ish today. I'm assuming this is a Jonas day off. I'm assuming he'll probably be here like Saturday or something. Either way, I'll try and see if we got somebody here.
Yeah, we'll get it
bring
going.
it over.
I hope we get all these up. They have done some new pickguards. They look nice. They are tortoiseshell-like. They're not the same tortoiseshell-like as Tony's, but it is very much there. Hey guys, for those of you wondering, it does look like the guards that come in on the new LSHs are going to be different. We got one sent to us. It does look different than the one that we had on our limited edition batch. Same guy built them, but it just, to build the numbers, he wasn't able to do it exactly the same way.
Couple more questions that I see. Ronnie says, this is a dumb question, but what does the wider sound hole do or give you? That's not a dumb question. We can absolutely tell you. Is it aesthetics or does it affect tone? Let them know. What is the
For a lot of people, it is an
sound hole?
aesthetic thing, but I will say it definitely makes a difference in the low end, and it was explained to us really, really well by our good friend Richard Hoover, that's who it is, at Santa Cruz Guitar Company, and talking about a smaller hole tends to hold more of that air inside of the guitar and actually makes it a little bit more bass heavy, a little bit more of that low mids are there. And when you open up that sound hole, you end up getting a little bit more vibrant tone and a tighter low end. So you actually kind of gain a little bit more volume and a more tight and more natural, I guess, low end, whereas you get a bigger boomier low end by making the sound hole a little bit smaller. So that's what it was from. It came, I don't think that it was done on purpose. From what I was told on Tony's, it was already breaking out when Clarence had it, and they decided to go ahead and finish it out because it was busting loose. When they do those inlays, you realize you're starting with a top that's only about yay thick, and then you take half of that away. So now there's only that much thickness of wood left underneath the plastic rosette, and that doesn't leave a whole lot of strength for the top, the wood that's on the very inside of those guitars to stick there. So they can break away, especially if you're not careful with them and they've dried and cracked or done any of those kind of things. We see that quite a bit on old guitars, that a little piece of it will break away or a lot of it will. And again, on that guitar, it was very misused before the White brothers got a hold of it, and worse as the White brothers got a hold of it. So there you go. There's a little bit of trivia for you. But
all right, going into more stuff, questions and stuff. James Field asked, "Where's the store located?"
We're here in Springfield, Missouri.
Dr.
That's
Robert gave us our address. You guys can send us mail.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we have here? I'm looking for stuff. Okay. Jack H says, "Missed the first half Any more word on when the RK36 might be available?
The RK36, I have not heard yet. We got to get in with those guys. In fact, we had another issue today with an instrument that wasn't here that we needed to get. So I need to get a hold of the folks at the Music Link. So we'll hopefully find that out shortly.
All right. Do we have any 6-string banjos in stock?
I do. What do I have? I got the Deering Good Time Artisan 6-string banjo.
There we go.
It's an abomination, so I don't know if you guys really want me to play that, but I'll do it. I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. Hey, I got news for you, Hinkley.
Sure.
You know
we
what's
have a
coming
lot more
next
questions,
week,
but
or
go
possibly
ahead.
today, maybe
Let me
tomorrow?
know.
We should have a whole bunch of Lariats showing up. All the Lariats, the new Mahoganies, the 12 fret, the triple O is going to be here. The new Mahoganies, the new Sunset finishes. I think I was told by Emily there's like 12 guitars showing up. So yeah, that'll be cool.
Awesome.
Oh,
okay.
also got.
Okay.
Speaking of Alvarez, I know you got to hold on to that comment because this is really important. This is a good
go
one.
Ahead.
For you guys to know, there was a very small batch of Yairi guitars that were made with, let me get the woods correct on this. I can't remember what the woods were. They're super special. I'm going to have to look through and find it. But I've only got 2 of them. I think there's only 10 of them. They were a very limited edition. I think it's a 77 is the model on it. And they're, I got to find out what it was. I forget. It's really cool.
Thank you, everybody, for this half news report from John. Yeah, go ahead and look it up. I can answer some of these.
Go ahead, go for it.
Jennifer Motes is asking, any financing on the 1940? So
always have 12 months available.
We always have 12-month financing available. We always have some form of financing available on almost anything, excluding consignments and used. So give us a call. We can see what we can possibly do for that. Next thing I see.
You ready for this? All right, it's a FYM 77 Reserve. It has flamed black walnut back and sides.
Cool.
And a quadruple A Adirondack spruce top. Super cool in an OM body shape.
Yeah,
in
that's
their orchestra.
Folk.
FYM 77 Reserve. I've got 2 of them. I think I had a price on these
Interesting.
too. Somewhere in here. Here it is, $45.99. So that's going to be pretty cool. Very limited a batch. That's very strange. Hey guys, guess what we did today?
Okay.
We filmed a Bee Gees song today.
You guys did. Good job.
It was pretty crazy.
Okay. Question that I see here. Stanley Staples is asking, I'm thinking of using my dreadnought guarantee to trade my 2025 D18 for something with a thicker neck. Any suggestions?
Thicker neck.
Like just a beefier
So the witch is not there. Yeah, go to an authentic. If you love the D18 style, go all the way to a D18 authentic if you can. I don't have
That's going to be like the most
Yeah.
accurate description of that type of neck that we have.
It's very beefy.
Absolutely.
It's very, and you either love it or hate it, but I would say that's a great option. Iris, yeah, but it's different sound than the 18 style. The 3/4 Essential D, honestly. An Essential D is a beefier, more rounded 1 3/4.
And
Get the ones that we
Atkin-
have in Atkin Essential D. I've got that. I look at the Sunburst, and I know that's an 1 3/4. I don't know if the natural is or not.
The natural is an 1 11/16.
16. See?
Yeah.
I thought so, but I know
actually
that
was over here helping somebody with it today.
I know that the Burst one is an 1 1 3/4. So
right.
that's another great one. For a beefier neck, I just don't have anything that I would say.
I think that that's a really good suggestion, honestly, personally.
you go.
That's a good one, yeah. That's a good idea.
The authentic is awesome. We
It's a
just
good
finished
upgrade. I mean,
the
yeah.
authentic videos today with some really neat ones.
Okay, so
Woo-hoo!
next one that
Great
I
guitars.
see, John says, looking for a fire stripe pickguard, teardrop, and standard dreadnought style in assorted colors, red or yellow.
I don't have them right now. I'm going to get more from Mario. Mario was so, because of NAMM, they've got the Bedell guitars that he had to build for. He's got new guitars, like 2 or 3 new models that he's having to build guards for Eastman. And so he kind of took a break and I ran out. So he said after the after this month, I was supposed to put some orders in. So I should get some hopefully in the next month or so.
All right, do you like Epiphone?
Yeah, depends on what it is. I mean, There's some really good stuff, and there's some really not good stuff.
All right.
So.
Alexei is asking any new mandolins.
Not.
No. We haven't had a ton of mandolins.
No,
in,
we got the
honestly.
close mandolins in with the new case, guys. I got in the new close mandolins, one with the upgraded pickup, one with a standard pickup, and I have the new fiberglass case that is square case that is available for them. Those will be available online very shortly. All
right, should be. What is your favorite item in the store right now? Love to answer that one. What do you think? What's your favorite thing that you got in at this very moment?
I just played that D28 Authentic, and that guitar, aged Authentic, is amazing.
Good.
I love that guitar.
Good answer. All right. Tex is asking, how much snow do we have? We had like...
Way less than it was supposed to be.
I think that 6.5 is the official...
Really?
The
I think I got closer
guess.
to 8.5.
Wild.
Yeah, at my house.
John's house is apparently different from the rest of our houses.
Well, you're further up. They did actually get more snow south of town.
Did you guys actually get more snow south? Mm-hmm. John and I live like very, very far away from each other, I think.
Well, like about 25 miles, I'd say.
In the retrospect of Springfield. We're very far away.
We're at the opposite corners.
Enemies.
We are enemies.
So this is
Thank you, Trade-In, for picking this out.
Yes, thank you very much, Trade-In. The 2025 D28 satin that was requested. We have that for you right here. If you are still here, I hope that you are.
Yeah. I found some new interesting stuff out about the Authentics today. There is a difference in finish. You're going to have to watch the video to find out more, because there's some neat stuff that I just
you guys watch
found
that
out.
video whenever it comes out
in like 6 months.
Yeah, we're like really far ahead on videos, but you know. No, that is really cool. We did film a fun one today. All right. Let's see. Alexei is asking, does the close case fit anything else?
Yeah, it'll fit any F-style case, any F-style mandolin.
A-style?
It's F-style. They
The
actually
close one?
Yes.
Really?
You don't trust me. They know that the body of an A-style will fit in an F-style, so they built the close case as an F-style case, but you can put the A-style one inside.
Yeah, standard F-style, which they're pretty much all built similar. James is asking, do we have any electric guitars? No, we are the acoustic shop. We take it literally and seriously. If we see an electric, it's on site. No, I'm just kidding.
But we shoot it. We take it out back and we just shoot it.
That's wild.
What we do we blow that thing up. That's what we do.
Okay.
No, we don't. We do have a couple of arch top that could be passed off as electrics.
True.
We have the one that's like the ES 175.
True.
Over there. So yeah.
But that's just what it is. Curtis is asking, have a mid-60s Gibson LG. Was that a student model? You taught me this. LG means learning guitar.
It was, but
I don't know exactly what student
later
model means.
quickly became a more serious guitar for them. They treated it as, they came out in the 1940s.
This is an LGO, by the way.
Yeah. Well, that's like an early one then, probably. They had the LG1 and LG2 and 3. The LG1 was ladder braced. LG0, if you got a 0, I'm betting it's still, unless it's a reproduction, is ladder braced. It was designed to be such. They now have become extremely sought after. It's an interesting flavor. In fact, Eastman just did a reproduction of an LG2 style guitar. Yeah, they're super cool. They really are.
Looking at some more stuff real quick, I think I have to make a correction to our title for sure. Ronnie is asking, because I put Yamaha in there because we have some new Yamahas, and then I forgot to bring the Yamahas over here.
What Yamahas do we have in?
Well, nothing like honestly crazy, but we have an LL16 that has that type of...
LL6 came in?
Yes, we had an LL6 that came in. The oh my gosh, what am I thinking? The CSF, something like that.
There's an FG3,
You know what I'm saying?
FG5, I think might be here by now.
And then the
FS3 maybe.
Yeah, the CSF3 is what I was thinking of. So we got one of those. We got some replacements in. The only thing that I kind of did want to bring over was an LL16 that's in like that darker, the black finish all around it.
That is super cool.
So, but that's pretty much it. He was asking specifically about an LL56 or a 36.
I think we have a 26 now, right? Is that what we have, Trent? Is a 26?
I have no idea if you have any plans on getting.
Yes, I do have a 36 on order. Not a 56, I don't believe, but I know I have a 36.
Okay, so 36 will be here.
I might have a 56 on order. They said nobody orders them, so I'm like, well,
might as well
hold my beer. That's what I said.
That's crazy.
Just kidding, I didn't say that.
You guys know how John orders everything in here. That's honestly hilarious.
That's how the reps come in nowadays. Is they come in and go, you know what, John? You should get one of these. Nobody else orders these.
Gosh.
You can be the only one to have one of these in stock. And I'm like, yeah, you know I will. And I do it every time.
That's hilarious.
Jeremy, I hope you're not listening.
Next thing Scott says, still waiting for y'all to get some Walden guitars.
Have not done that yet. I've seen them, but it's hard to bring in another brand right now. Everything we brought in a lot, and we keep bringing in more.
And somebody earlier, real quick, if you don't mind, was saying, when are we going to get Firks in?
We got them on order. They're getting ready. So what I have decided to do is we're supposed to have a meeting with them and get the new ones coming in. They're probably going to be April, is what I was told, April to May. But we have decided to relaunch Firk with CNR Active. Which is a little bit different, and those are the ones I want to start carrying. I was really impressed with the system. I was really impressed with the models. I know we have some of the Pioneers on their way. We've got 4 of those on order, and 2, if not 3 of them have already been sold. So we got some of those on their way. Those are the first batch of the new CNR Actives that are going to be here. So I will get more of those on order, but I was told that will not be until April or May of this year.
Hey, that just means that April and May we're going to have some really cool unboxings, guys. All right.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
I'm pretty excited about that. Really, I am.
Yeah.
I was totally knocked out with that whole new system.
Scott is asking, Breedlove, Organic Pro, Wildwood Concertina. What do you like about them? And then a secondary thing, any 12-fret all mahoganies in the same price range?
I think we have the Yamaha. Do we still have that over there? The Masterworks?
You mean Alvarez?
I mean, that's what I meant. Sorry.
I was literally about to say Alvarez. We 100% sold that one. I know exactly which one you're talking about, and that one was awesome.
That's a great guitar, too.
So I would look at an Alvarez.
Masterworks is right around the same price-ish. That Wildwood is nice. Here's what I like about the Wildwood. It's a great sounding all mahogany guitar. 2, the pickup setup is awesome. They're using the same technology as their Aura built into that pickup, already ready to go. There's some really cool sounds, really makes for some natural, it's a really great pickup. So, plus I think that one comes with a hard shell case where the Masterworks did not. So that's a pretty good buy right there.
So the question is from you-know-who, any Firk mandolins? That was Alex asking, of course.
I was told, okay, so if you guys watch the NAMM coverage, Petter Firk said that they were not quite ready yet.
Yeah, they didn't have mandolins
there. They
there.
had the ones they showed off. They were not as impressed with them. And I'll be honest with you, we weren't either. I got to be real. We thought it was neat. I was glad that they're doing it, but they just didn't do it. And I was really pleased to hear that Petter said the same thing. He said, hey, we wanted to do better than that. So they're still working on it, but he does think that it's coming. Yeah,
I mean, if he...
I didn't even tell him
I get it, man.
So I'm glad that they came to the same conclusion we did, which is they need to be a little bit better.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But that means that hopefully whenever they do release, we will have...
Probably midsummer
as much information as we
can. Summer. That's probably what they're saying.
Awesome. All right, next thing that I see. Hold up. I got to read this.
You can't. You can't hold up. That's not going to happen. Okay, we're still holding.
They're asking about like a used guitar. An HD 28 Natural 2015 for $2,000 with an LR bags.
Not a bad deal. Sounds like it depends on the condition. Yeah. Again, here's the thing: it comes down to in used. Always is condition. And with the more well-known models, especially at HD, D28s, those kind of things, you either had somebody who took care of it or you had somebody who bought it and never took care of it. And if you never took care of it, you could end up with more problems than you want. It's just all about how well it's taken care of. I would have somebody go through it, make sure everything is right, make sure there's no loose braces, make sure there's no issues with setup, neck joints coming loose, those kind of deals, because it can happen.
All right, I'm only going to ask a couple more questions because we really got to get out of here. Is everybody generally enjoying the new bracing on the Martin standards?
I think most people are. There are some that are not. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you listen to that 25 model D28 satin and you like HD28s, you're going to be absolutely thrilled with that. If you were one of the people, which is funny, we played the D28s on a video and compared it to the HD28, and there were a lot of people who preferred the D28 sound over a microphone. The old D28 spec actually tended to mic a little bit better because it didn't have as much low end and did really, really well. I would grab up what's left of those 17 models. There are 24 models, but 17 variation is when they changed it. It was 2017. Grab those up. I know I've got a few of them here. I've got pretty much every variant of a standard D28. We bought them all up before they did change them because I knew it was going to be a major change, and it's $100 higher now. So yes, you may love it, and I personally probably do, but I will say there's a lot of people that if you're wanting that classic 50s, late 40s, 50s, 60s era sound, then you better stick with the old standard D28.
Ben is asking, do you think, and I don't know what this is honestly, but do you think Eastman or anyone will ever make a TERZ guitar? What is that, TERZ?
I don't know anything about that. I
You
don't
have no
know who
idea?
did it. Nope.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
You'll
then.
probably be able to tell me, and all of a sudden I'll go, yeah, of
sorry.
course, I know exactly what you're talking
Okay,
about.
then explain that, and then maybe
Yeah.
we'll know. The next thing I see, does Voyager have a website where I can get the specs on a carbon fiber OM style case? I've not looked up a Voyager website. I have no idea. They probably have a website, right?
You would think so, yeah. They're doing a bunch more now. It seems like they're getting back into doing cases and stuff of that nature. I saw some other things from them, so yeah.
So not sure exactly. Bye-bye, Alex A. He said, thanks, everyone. Catch you next week. We will see ya.
He's
and
had enough Mandolin questions for today.
I think that is. And then Carol joined in on here as well.
Good to see you, Carol.
Nobody's
Nobody's asking for banjo stuff. They don't like my banjo demos.
Really?
We've got some killer
I think that Jamie
banjos.
actually did say play a twanger.
We got some killer banjos.
We do have
There's
some really
a couple
good
Sullivan
banjos.
banjos here that are fantastic, and I'm surprised they're still
Yeah.
here.
We need to do like
it's great, that RB3 style with the maple neck. It's great banjo.
we need to
Great
do
banjo.
some banjo videos more.
Some
Ben is
Lewis
asking,
banjos.
will Martin do 0% financing on a custom shop guitar?
So I don't think so. I think this is the same question that was already run on us before. I think the way it works, it has to be a already built guitar. And the problem is if you put in a custom shop guitar, it won't get done until this is till March 31st. Now they may extend it. I have no idea, so they won't make that guess. But we would not be able to finance it. They don't let us finance anything from Martin unless it's an already done SKU, and they want to see that. So
Gotcha.
I just don't see that's possible.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And by the way, Vince is peacing out real quick. Said have a safe and warm weekend. Thank you very much, Vince. You do the same.
Do
Same thing for you, Mark Andrews. Thank you. A couple more things that I see. I did see your comments and I did ignore it. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hear John play the banjo. Jamie asked to hear the twanger, but I know that Jamie also has banjos. So that is a, I mean.
Do we even have a twanger here?
I have no idea, honestly.
We
That's the
got
other
to,
thing.
maybe. There it is. I see it.
So, real quick, a couple more questions that I see, and I think that I get what everybody was saying about the
T-E-R-Z.
Therese guitar type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they were saying that it's a smaller body, like a number 5 or something. They're saying that it's like a higher range, I guess, of a Martin.
Send me a picture of that. I'd like
I
to
have
see
no
what
idea.
you're talking about.
Yeah, they're just saying it's a small body. I don't know. Maybe. The thing is that always for that question of is Eastman going to make this is We don't really
Is
know
there?
that much until it's like time for it to be released.
I get to know a lot,
Yeah.
and a lot I don't get to know. And
Do you think, this is another one, do you think Eastman will make another all mahogany guitar?
you know
I
what?
can
It's
see
something
that.
that I'm going to pitch to them again. I personally want to redo the 12 fret mahogany L00. That was a great guitar, and I know they had some issues, but it was a really cool guitar. I was disappointed when that one left, and it filled a niche that nobody else had done. So I do think that should come back.
They're saying T-Res. Does that make any more sense? Okay.
It does
I'm
not.
just saying stuff then. We're going to go past that then. Sorry, guys.
I know some things, but I'm dumb to a lot of things.
Let's continue. So John's
ask my
asking,
wife.
this may be a company secret. We have no company secrets. Do you guys raise the prices on what you have in stock once they have across the board price increase on guitars? I think that we
It's
have
rules.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
MAP
rules.
is like,
All, like when the Eastman changes over and all those have to change, we have to do them. Now, the ones that aren't following MAP, like the Bedell Baia, they came out with a new version of it, so that one gets to change, gets to stay the same. Same thing
it's also like a
happened-
custom-y guitar. You could argue that too. It's not like a standard.
Well, it even did it with the standards.
That
The
Bedell,
Martins, when
okay.
they did the changeover and did the new bracing, the new ones are $100 more. Now, all of those have to stay the same, but the old guitars got to stay the same price that they were.
Gotcha.
And it all depends on how that goes. But if you're asking, like, as these new guitars come in with the import and the new tariffs, they are going to all end up going up. And whether that guitar was built in or not, they're kind of doing it to average out the overall sales, and everything has to go up. So when the March tariffs go into effect, all prices are told to go up.
So we don't. There's no secret to that. We don't really control that. And if people aren't raising their prices on stuff like on specific stuff, then they're doing a no-no. They're
Yep.
being cheaters. Tell them to quit that.
Yeah, they're not playing fair.
They're not playing fair. All right.
That's the way it goes.
Does Eastman have a color similar to Martin's amber tone? And which model?
Nothing quite like the
Nothing
amber
quite like it.
tone.
No.
No.
Their
I mean,
newer
the new
Sunburst,
Sunburst has a little bit more of that. It's less red.
Yeah.
And it has a little more brown to
which
it.
they don't denote a difference between that Sunburst and their regular Sunburst. It's just kind of if you
It's the
see
new
it, you
color,
see it. Yeah,
yeah.
it's what they're trying to change over, right? Like they're all pretty much going to be that eventually,
They're
right?
letting the natural color of the thermocured top
Yeah.
stand through. Oh, I got some more news, guys.
Go ahead.
I said I only had one company so far that has upped their prices. Gold Tone is also raised their prices March 1st. They are going to be, they're not saying it's due to tariffs, but it's due to tariffs. They got, again, Chinese import. Everything will go up. It's a 10% added tariff to everything coming in from any of the Chinese instrument companies. And so far, the first two companies to say that they're going to do it that we carry have been Gold Tone and Eastman so far. There'll be more.
Jamie left a good point. Play us out here with the twanger.
All right.
And then if you could actually answer, Jack H has another banjo question. Is there anything in stock comparable to the RK36? So he was asking about the RK36 a little earlier. Do you have anything in stock right now comparable to a RK36?
Not at that price point, because that's the whole deal. The closest thing I would have would be the bow tie, and it's a little bit of an upgrade from there, the Gold Tone. It's just going to have a bigger finish. So I just don't have anything right now. Everything I have will be an upgrade, and it'll be a higher price point. But I just don't have anything.
It's a tear-res, like you tear something. Tear-res. I don't know.
I don't know this.
Okay, well
this
then
guitar.
we just don't know. Oh, okay, well there you go. I will be looking stuff up later. All right, thank you everybody, real quick. Before John drowns us out with banjo, thank you very, very, very much for joining us today. Thank you for paying attention to what we do. We appreciate every single one of you that supports us, leaves comments, all that good stuff. We
They
miss you
changed
guys.
this. Hey, look at this. The Swanger just came in with a Dotson bridge, not a Snuffy Smith bridge. Ah, big change there.
Anyways, all these guitars are available, will be available soon on our website. Let us know if you have any other questions. And I think that does it for us today.
All right, let's see if I can do this. Get my right hand to
You
do
got it.
something. That's That's better. Oops. That's all you get, folks. I mean, that's all, folks.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed New Guitar Thursday with a banjo. It's a whole bunch of fun. Get ready for all this new crazy stuff. Hey, help out the folks here and buy something. Anything. I don't care what it is.
Help me, please.
Anything.
Anything.
Look, Austin's sitting here. He's not got anything to do. He's just bored.
What the heck? Austin? He's ready to sell something. All right. Seriously, though, thank you guys so much. Yeah, we'll see you guys later. To next week's live streams should be all normal. I don't think that we're due for any more snowstorms.
We'll see.
We'll see you guys.
I got something.